Toyota has confirmed it's still battling against production and supply issues this year, with things not set to improve until the second half of 2023. Toyota's Vice President for Sales and Marketing, Sean Hanley, said these challenges would continue through the first quarter of 2023, off the back of a 31.4% drop in sales. The February sales figures confirm that we continue to face supply constraints, which are likely to continue for the first quarter at least. At this stage, we are expecting improved supply during the second half of the year, Mr. Hanley said. We continue to work hard with our global production teams and our local dealers to ensure we receive and deliver as many cars as possible, as quickly as possible. Demand for Toyota vehicles remains incredibly strong and our order bank is very healthy. For the full year, we are expecting to deliver more than 200,000 vehicles for the 19th time in the past 20 years, he added. Most of Toyota's key model lines were down for the month and subsequently relinquished segment leadership for the month, namely the Corolla, RAV4, and Prado. The Camry was down 64.9%, but was still top of its class. In particular, the usually top-selling RAV4 fell behind both the Mazda CX-5 and Mitsubishi Outlander. Likewise, the venerable and ever-popular Land Cruiser Prado fell behind the Subaru Outback and the Isuzu MU-X. While 31.4% down in February and 23.5% down so far in 2023, Toyota is still far and away one of the market leaders. Mazda maintained second place in February, but was likewise down on its usual numbers and was barely half of Toyota's overall volume. In third was Ford, followed by Kia. Mr. Hanley's yearly forecast of over 200,000 vehicles in 2023 is a fairly modest benchmark, given the Japanese giant registered 231,050 vehicles in 2022. This latest development comes after a lengthy battle for Toyota, which despite retaining market leadership has struggled with lengthy wait times on new orders, crippled supply, and production cuts across its global portfolio of factories. It's forced Toyota to even close orders for high-demand vehicles like the Land Cruiser 70 series, which aren't set to reopen until at least mid-2023, almost a year since it stopped taking orders for the venerable 4x4 range in July. A light at the end of the tunnel could be shining, though. Later this year, Toyota Australia will launch its first electric vehicle, the BZ4X crossover, as well as the Hilux GR Sport, a locally led, Ranger Raptor-style new variant. Toyota is also set to reveal the second-generation CHR crossover later this year, previewed by the CHR Prologue concept, which will feature a fully electrified powertrain lineup with both hybrid and plug-in hybrid option. It's been confirmed for Australia at some point, at least in hybrid form, though it's unclear whether it will launch before the end of 2023 or sometime in 2024. The latest Toyota RAV4 represents a welcome step forwards over the previous model when it comes to styling, comfort and practicality, and it's still very well built and likely to be solidly reliable. However, it lags behind key rivals in the infotainment stakes and the limited engine range may put off some. It drives neatly and rides very well, but many cheaper rivals offer a similar breadth of ability. Over the 25 years since the original RAV4's debut, though, a plethora of similar vehicles has arrived, to the point where Toyota's offering has risked becoming just another SUV, swamped by dozens of rivals. So for this fifth generation of the RAV4, Toyota has ripped up its rulebook on conservative styling and come up with a sharp-edged, square-wheel-arched creation that should hold its own against the likes of the Hyundai Tucson or the Volkswagen Tiguan. Will it be for everyone? No. But that's the point. This is a car that will excite some and repel others, and that, for Toyota, is better than to provoke no reaction at all. This individuality doesn't stop at the styling either, because in the UK at least, the RAV4 is being offered predominantly as a hybrid only. Specifically, it's called a self-charging hybrid, which is marketing speak for an electrified vehicle that you can't plug into a wall socket. In reality, it's a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder Atkinson cycle petrol engine paired up with an electric motor, offering 215 bhp in front-wheel drive RAV4S or 219 bhp in 4x4 versions. And because this car is hybrid only, it is also automatic only, or rather, a CVT only. Under it all is yet another iteration of the Toyota New Generation Architecture, TNGA, platform, the same modular set of chassis components that has impressed us beneath the CHR, Prius and Corolla. The suspension configuration is familiar too, with McPherson struts at the front and a double wishbone setup at the rear. The latest addition to the range is a 302 bhp plug-in hybrid model, combining the 2.5-litre petrol engine, a pair of electric motors and an 18 kWh lithium-ion battery pack. You may struggle to obtain a new model at the moment, though, as Toyota states on its website configurator that the FEV has currently sold out. The Toyota is offered in 4 trim levels, although the cheapest of them, Icon, is only available with the front-wheel drive layout. Still, standard specs look decent enough. That entry model brings dual-zone air conditioning, rear parking sensors and camera, automatic headlights and wipers, an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system and 17-inch alloy wheels. Excel is next up with 19-inch alloys, leather-trimmed heated front seats with electric adjustment on the driver's side, a heated steering wheel, ambient cabin lighting and headlight washers. Dynamic trim, which was roughly the same spec as Excel, but with 18-inch alloy wheels, sports seats and a contrast gloss black roof, is no longer offered. A GR Sport option has been introduced instead, including 19-inch black alloys, sports suspension, GR Sports badging, Alcantara sports seats and a 360-degree camera. So what is the final verdict? The RAV4 is an excellent SUV that maximizes space and tranquility, making it great for larger families. Although it lacks many luxurious features, it still makes for a stylish, cool-looking car that stands out from the rest on the road. So if you're interested in buying an SUV, then the RAV4 is definitely a strong contender.